Warm with sunlight resting softly on my face, a gentle invitation to welcome this place. The clouds move slowly overhead, the flowers swayed below, and every little moment had a quiet glow. I didn't know this morning would become a memory, one of those simple days that stay so tenderly. A beautiful day to remember, a beautiful day to keep tucked inside my heart, like a promise I can keep. A beautiful day to remember, simple, warm and true, made from little moments that quietly carried me through. There were smiles from strangers and laughter on the breeze, the rustling of the branches and sunlight through the trees. Nothing extraordinary, nothing grand to tell, yet somehow every second fit together so well. The afternoon unfolded like pages in a favorite book, filled with tiny treasures for anyone who looked. A song from an open window, a bicycle rolling by, the beauty of being present beneath a summer sky. As evening slowly gathered its colors in the west, the world seemed wrapped in softness and perfectly at rest. The golden light was fading, but the feeling stayed behind, a little piece of happiness I'd always be able to find. Maybe that's what memories are, little lanterns in the dark, lighting up the pathways with their gentle spark, helping us remember the goodness that we knew on days when life felt simple and the skies were bright and blue. So if the years should carry me far beyond today, I'll still return to this memory whenever I lose my way, because beautiful days never vanish, they quietly remain, blooming in our hearts again and again. Hold it close, let it stay, every precious little day, golden light, summer skies, living on in memories. A beautiful day to remember, a beautiful day to keep tucked inside my heart, like a promise I can keep. A beautiful day to remember, simple, warm and true, made from little moments that quietly carried me through. A beautiful day to remember, and I've come to see the most beautiful days in life are the ones that set us free. A beautiful day to remember, forever shining through, like a cloud drifting softly across a sky of blue.
The
The afternoon was fading into shades of amber light. The clouds were painted softly by the coming of the night. The town seemed slower somehow, the shadows stretched below. Everything felt peaceful when the sky turned gold. Children headed homeward, laughter floating through the air. The day was gently closing without a single care. When the sky turned gold and the world grew still, every little moment seemed to fit perfectly. When the sky turned gold, I finally understood the beauty of an ordinary day was greater than I knew. The trees stood in the sunlight like paintings in a frame. The streets I walked 1,000 times no longer looked the same. Every window shimmered, every rooftop glowed, as if the evening whispered, there's more beauty than you know. I sat beside the river, watching ripples catch the light, and for a little while everything felt right. No need for bigger answers or distant places to see. The golden sky above me was enough for me. The birds were heading homeward across the evening blue, and somehow all their movements felt meaningful and true. The world wasn't changing, yet everything felt new, like gratitude had quietly colored every view. Sometimes the loveliest moments arrive before we know, and disappear as gently as a sunset glow. But something always lingers long after they are gone, a warmth inside the memory that quietly lives on. So when tomorrow finds me busy once again, I'll remember this golden evening and return to it then. The way the sky reminded me without a single word that happiness is often found in moments we preserve. Golden skies, evening light, holding on before the night. Softly now, day grows old, wrapped in shades of glowing gold. When the sky turned gold and the world grew still, every little moment seemed to fit perfectly. When the sky turned gold, I finally understood the beauty of an ordinary day was greater than I. When the sky turned gold, and now I clearly see the brightest sunsets often live inside our the street, a child chased floating bubbles with excited little feet. The bakery smelled sweet, the sky was clear and blue, and somehow all these little things felt completely new. Perhaps we spend too much time searching far away for extraordinary stories and brighter yesterdays, while miracles are waiting in the lives we already know, like sunlight through the branches or flowers learning how to grow. The afternoon unfolded like pages in a book, filled with tiny treasures for anyone who looked. The sound of distant laughter, a dog asleep in shade, the beauty of a peaceful hour that quietly stayed. As evening painted amber across the open sky, I thought about how quickly beautiful days go by, and how many little miracles appear and disappear, leaving gentle footprints that linger through the years. So now I keep my eyes open for wonders small and bright, because ordinary miracles still happen every night, and every morning offers another chance to see the quiet gifts the world continues giving me. Golden light passing slow, more than we may ever know. Simple days, gentle skies, wonder lives before our eyes. An ordinary miracle happens every day, hidden in the smallest things along our way. An ordinary miracle, simple as can be, turning common moments into cherished memories. An ordinary miracle, and now I've come to know the most beautiful wonders are often the ones that grow quietly.
I used to wonder often what happiness might be, a distant place to travel or something I could see, a shining destination beyond the hill somewhere, waiting at the finish line, hidden in the air. But life kept showing answers in ways I didn't expect, through quiet little moments I almost might neglect. The shape of happiness is softer than it seems. It's found inside the little things and everyday routines. The shape of happiness is simple, warm and true. A smile, a song, a gentle day spent with people close to you. It's coffee in the morning and sunlight on the floor, a familiar voice saying hello as you walk through the door. It's laughter shared at twilight, a peaceful evening sky, a breeze that finds your window as the day goes drifting by. It's not always exciting or bright enough to see. Sometimes happiness is quiet as a resting tree, living in the background, patiently waiting there for hearts that take a moment to notice and to care. I found it in old photographs and pages that I've read, in memories of simple days still living in my head. I found it in the kindness of strangers passing through, and in the little promises that people followed through. Have slowly taught me that happiness can grow inside the smallest corners of the life we already know. Not something we discover far beyond our view, but something we create in everything we do. Now when I think about it, I finally understand. The shape of happiness was never something planned. It's woven through the moments that quietly appear, turning ordinary days into something dear. Little lights, little skies, hidden in familiar eyes. Little songs, little ways, building up our brightest days. Oh, the shape of happiness is softer than it seems. It's found inside the little things and everyday routines. The shape of happiness is simple, warm and true. A smile, a song, a gentle day spent with people close to you. The shape of happiness, and now I clearly see it looks a little different for everyone we meet. I found an old notebook today, hidden on a shelf, filled with little letters I once wrote to myself. Some were meant for old friends, some for days gone by, some for dreams I carried beneath a younger sky. The pages held reminders of who I used to be, tiny snapshots of a heart still learning how to see. Letters never sent still have stories to tell, like little paper sailboats floating quietly as well. Letters never sent, though they stayed with me, they became gentle memories of who I used to be. One letter spoke of summer and afternoons so bright. Another held a promise to keep keep chasing light. One was full of questions about the years ahead, wondering where the road would lead and where my dreams were led. I smiled while reading through them, because time had answered some in ways I never expected, and in ways I hadn't known. The future once felt distant, like a mountain far away, yet somehow all those tomorrows have quietly become today. Not every word was perfect, not every hope came true, but every page contained a part of the life I journeyed through. And every letter mattered, though no one else would read, because they carried little pieces of the person I'd become to be. Outside the window, evening painted gold across the town, as memories and sunlight slowly settled down. I closed the notebook gently and held it for a while, thankful for the younger heart that wrote each hopeful line. Maybe some words are written not to travel far away, but simply to rmind us of the paths we've made. And though those letters stayed behind inside a quiet drawer, their kindness still accompanies me today and evermore. Page by page, year by year, old memories still linger here. Golden light, fading slow, some stories never really go. Letters never sent still have stories to tell, like little paper sailboats floating quietly as well. Letters never sent, though they stayed with me, they became gentle memories of who I used to be. Letters never sent, and now I clearly see some messages were always meant for the future version of me.
The winter stayed a little longer than I thought it would. Gray skies hanging quietly over the neighborhood. But one morning something changed in a way I couldn't explain. The sunlight felt a little warmer, and hope returned again. A tiny flower by the roadside, open to the day, as if it had been waiting for spring to find its way. Softly, like spring, happiness arrives, not with a grand announcement, but opening our eyes. Softly, like spring, it brightens everything, turning ordinary moments into little songs we sing. felt lighter than it'd been. Children filled the playground with laughter on the breeze, and life seemed to be smiling through the flowers and the trees. I used to think that joy would arrive all at once, like fireworks across the sky, or a distant lucky chance. But now I see it differently. After all these years, it often comes in gentle ways, too quiet for our ears. A cup of tea beside me, a book I love to read, a sunny spot beside the window, that's all I really need. The beauty of a simple day can still amaze me now, when I slow enough to notice the wonder all around. The birds returned at sunrise, singing from above, their melodies reminding me the world is built on love. Every season has its purpose, every storm will pass, and spring arrives eventually across the waiting grass. So if today feels difficult, or clouds fill up the sky, remember how the flowers bloom without asking why. Trust the quiet growing, happening unseen, because beautiful things arrive softly like spring. Petals fall, breezes play, spring is finding us today. Golden light, sky so blue, everything feels fresh and new. Softly like spring, happiness arrives, not with a grand announcement, but opening our eyes. Softly like spring, it brightens everything, turning ordinary moments into little songs we sing. Softly like spring, and now I've come to know the loveliest things in life arrive more gently than we know.
Sunlight slipped across my window early in the day, quiet as a feather, finding its own way. It touched the books upon the shelf, the flowers by the wall, turning ordinary things into something magical. No one seemed to notice the work that it had done, the little acts of beauty created by the sun. The secret life of sunlight lives in every day, painting little moments in its golden way. The secret life of sunlight, so gentle and so bright, turning simple afternoons into something light. It danced across the sidewalk and warmed a sleepy cat. It sparkled on a puddle and stayed a while at that. It followed children laughing across a nearby park, filling every corner with its glowing mark. A bakery window shimmered as sunlight wandered through, making loaves loaves of bread look like treasures fresh and new. Even old familiar places seem somehow reborn underneath the golden brush of an ordinary morn. I began to wonder how many things we miss while rushing through our days without noticing moments like this. The sunlight never hurried, it simply took its time, bringing quiet happiness to everything it finds. The afternoon unfolded with colors soft and sweet, the kind of peaceful beauty that makes a day complete. And every beam of sunlight seemed to gently say, there's more wonder around you than you think today. As evening slowly arrived and painted skies with gold, the sunlight left behind 1,000 stories untold, yet traces still remained upon the world it kissed. Little glowing memories too lovely to be missed. Golden light drifting slow, touching everything below, shining bright, soft and free, making beauty easy to see. The secret life of sunlight lives in every day, painting little moments in its golden way. The secret life of sunlight, so gentle and so bright, turning simple afternoons into something light. Secret life of sunlight, and now I clearly see the world becomes more beautiful when we notice quietly.
I saw a field of dandelions dancing in the afternoon, golden little lanterns beneath the sky of blue. Then the wind came softly and carried them away, like tiny floating wishes beginning a new day. They didn't seem afraid of where they might be blown, trusting every breeze to guide them toward a home. Like dandelions in the wind, floating wild and free, following the gentle skies wherever they may lead. Like dandelions in the wind, drifting through the day, finding little miracles along the way. I watch them rise together above the grassy hill, turning through the sunlight, so peaceful and so still. Each one seemed to whisper a story of its own about the beauty of moving without always knowing. Sometimes I hold too tightly to plans I've made before, forgetting life has wonders beyond the map I drew before. The dandelions reminded me to loosen up my hands and trust that unexpected roads can hold beautiful plans. The clouds kept slowly sailing across the endless blue, and all the world felt lighter than it usually would do. The flowers and the breezes below. Still the tiny dandelions continued on their flow, not worried about tomorrow or what the future brings, simply dancing with the wind like joyful little wings. Maybe happiness is found the same way they can fly, by letting go a little and trusting open skies, by carrying our hopes without fear of where they'll end, and believing gentle wonders are closer than we planned. Float away through the light, everything will be alright. Golden fields, open skies, dreams are learning how to fly, like dandelions in the wind, floating wild and free, following the gentle skies wherever they may lead. Like dandelions in the wind, drifting through the day, finding little miracles along the way. Like dandelions in the wind, and now I've come to know the lightest hearts are often those that simply trust and go.
A leaf dancing in the breeze, a bird upon a wire, morning light across the floor, a little warmth from fire. Tiny beautiful things appear throughout the day, quietly reminding us joy is never far away. The world is full of wonders, small enough to miss, yet somehow they create days as lovely as this. Tiny beautiful things scattered all around, waiting for a heart that's slow enough to notice what it's found. Tiny beautiful things, simple as can be, turning ordinary moments into treasured memories. The smell of fresh bread from a bakery nearby, a child pointing excitedly at clouds in the sky. The sound of turning pages, a favorite melody, the peaceful feeling arriving without a reason we can see. A flower growing bravely beside a busy street, a dog asleep in sunshine, dreaming in the heat. These little pieces of life may seem so very small, yet often they become the moments we recall. We spend so much time searching for something grand and new, while beauty quietly waits in the things already in view. The magic isn't distant or hidden far away, it's often sitting beside us every single day. The afternoon grew golden, the sunlight touched the trees, and everything around me moved with effortless ease. I felt a sense of gratitude for things I couldn't own, the countless tiny treasures that make a life feel home. So I'll keep collecting moments like pebbles by the the shore, finding joy in simple things again and again once more. Because the smallest wonders have taught me how to see a richer kind of happiness growing quietly in me. Take a look around. Beautiful things can still be found. Golden sky, summer breeze, tiny wonders everywhere we see. Tiny beautiful things scattered all around, waiting for a heart that's slow enough to notice what it's found. Tiny beautiful things, simple as can be, turning ordinary moments into treasured memories. Tiny beautiful things, and now I've come to know the richest parts of living are often small enough to overlook.
I found a little cafe on a quiet afternoon. Sunlight filled the windows and a gentle melody hummed. The room was full of stories floating softly in the air. Tiny moments passing through without a single care. Someone had just left their seat beside the window frame, and somehow there was happiness still lingering in the space. A smile left on the table long after they had gone, like a little piece of sunshine quietly living on. A smile left on the table, simple, warm and true, a reminder little kindnesses can brighten someone's view. A cup with fading coffee, a book turned upside down, a flower in a small glass vase, watching the world around. The scene felt so familiar, like something from a dream. One of those lovely moments, more beautiful than they seem. Outside, the city wandered at its usual pace, but inside there was comfort wrapped around the place. The clinking of the teacups, the laughter from afar, everything together felt exactly where we are. Maybe happiness lingers in places people leave, tiny traces of kindness for others to receive. A smile, a note, a greeting, a chair pulled out with care, little gifts of warmth waiting everywhere. The afternoon kept moving as shadows slowly grew, but the feeling stayed beside me like a sky of gentle blue. Some moments never ask to be remembered long, yet somehow they remain like the chorus of a song. So if you leave a kindness along your way someday, you may never know how far its light will travel on its way. Because hearts remember warmth more than grand displays, and sometimes a simple smile can brighten countless days. Sunlight falls, time moves slow, smile left on the table, and now I clearly see the smallest acts of happiness leave the biggest memories.
There is a sound that doesn't shout or ask to be heard. It's hidden in the rustling leaves and songs of little birds. It lives inside the morning when sunlight fills a room, and in the quiet humming of an afternoon. The world is full of melodies we rarely stop to hear, but today I listened closely and they suddenly appeared. The sound of gentle days is softer than a song, a peaceful little rhythm that follows me along. The sound of gentle days is simple, warm and true, a melody of little things that quietly shine through. I heard it in a coffee shop where strangers softly smiled, and in the laughter of a child running free and wild. I heard it in the distant rain upon a garden stone, and in the way the evening light made the whole street glow. The sound was never hidden, I simply moved too fast, always looking somewhere else instead of where I was. But now I hear the beauty inside each passing hour, the gentle music waiting within life's quiet power. A turning page, a creaking swing, the breeze among the trees. The little sounds around us often put the heart at ease. Every tiny moment adds another note somehow, creating songs of happiness that only exist right now. The sunset brought new colors across the sleepy town, and even silence seemed to sing as evening settled down. The stars appeared one by one like lanterns in the sky, adding their own melody to the night drifting by. And when tomorrow finds me busy once again, I'll remember all these quiet sounds and listen now and then, because life's sweetest music isn't always loud or grand. Sometimes it lives inside the days we barely planned. Listen close, take it slow, there's a song in all we know. Leaves and light, sky and breeze, every day has melodies. The sound of gentle days is softer than a song, a peaceful little rhythm that follows me along. The sound of gentle days is simple, warm and true, a melody of little things that quietly shine through. The sound of gentle days, and now I finally hear The most beautiful songs in life have always been right here.
This morning felt like watercolor painted softly in the sky. The clouds were drifting slowly as the world was waking up nearby. I saw a yellow butterfly dancing with the breeze, floating over gardens and weaving through the trees. It never seemed in a hurry, it never seemed to know exactly where it was going, only where the wind would blow. Where butterflies go, nobody really knows. They follow little daydreams and fields where wildflowers grow. Where butterflies go, the world feels bright and free. And for a little while, that's exactly where I'd like to be. It crossed above a meadow filled with shades of green, the kind of place that feels like a forgotten dream. The sunlight touched its wings with colors made of gold, and every tiny movement felt magical to behold. I followed with my eyes as it wandered through the day, past little wooden fences and children at their play. It seemed to carry happiness without a single word, the quiet kind of wonder that often goes unheard. Maybe life is kinder when we stop needing to know every answer waiting at the end of every road. Maybe joy is lighter when we simply trust the breeze and learn a little freedom from butterflies and trees. The afternoon grew warmer, the flowers swayed below. Still I watched that butterfly and wondered where it'd go, not searching for a reason or trying to understand, just enjoying the beauty of something unplanned. As evening painted amber across the open sky, the butterfly disappeared beyond the hills nearby. But somehow it left behind a feeling warm and true, like happiness had waved goodbye and promised to return soon. Fly away through the blue, follow dreams that carry you. Golden wings, summer skies, wonder lives where freedom flies. Where butterflies go, nobody really knows. They follow little daydreams and fields where wildflowers grow. Where butterflies go, the world feels bright and free. And for a little while, that's exactly where I'd like to be. Where butterflies go. And now I've come to see, sometimes the best adventures begin with simply being free.
The city woke up early, cars were moving fast, people chasing schedules, trying to make moments last. But somehow I was smiling as I walked beneath the trees, carrying a quiet feeling like a gentle summer breeze. No matter what the calendar says or what tomorrow brings, there's a little Sunday waiting inside ordinary things. I've got a Sunday in my heart, a peaceful place to stay, where worries lose their heavy shoes and slowly drift away. A Sunday in my heart, following me around, turning busy weekdays into softer sounds. The coffee tasted sweeter, the sky seemed extra blue, the world felt like it paused a while to enjoy the view. A dog slept in the sunshine near a flower-filled cafe, and everything about the scene invited me to stay. I listened to a street musician playing something slow, and watched the afternoon clouds put on a quiet show. Nothing needed changing, nothing needed more. The simple joy of being there was enough to adore. Sometimes happiness arrives without a grand display. It slips into our pockets and quietly decides to stay, like sunlight through a window or laughter down the hall. Tiny moments often end up meaning most of all. The world can move so quickly that we forget to breathe, but peace is often waiting in the smallest things we see. A friendly wave, a favorite song, a walk that lasts a while, all the little moments that naturally make us smile. So if tomorrow feels too busy or life becomes a race, I'll return to this feeling and this gentle little place. A Sunday in my heart, no matter where I roam, a reminder happiness can travel with me home. Slow it down, take your time, everything is doing fine. Golden light afternoon, whistle a familiar tune. I've got a Sunday in my heart, a peaceful place to stay, where worries lose their heavy shoes and slowly drift away. A Sunday in my heart, following me around, turning busy weekdays into softer sounds. A Sunday in my heart, and now I finally know the calmest kind of happiness is the kind we carry home.
I used to think that growing meant moving fast somehow, always always reaching farther than where I was right now. But flowers never hurry, they simply greet the sun and bloom a little every day until their work is done. The garden by the pathway whispers something true. Beautiful things take time, and maybe so do you. I'm blooming slowly, petal by petal in the light, learning that becoming doesn't happen overnight. Blooming slowly, like spring after the snow, trusting every little step and letting myself grow. The mornings have been gentler since I began to see life isn't a competition, it's a place to simply be. The clouds don't race each other, the rivers don't complain, they follow their own rhythm through sunshine and through rain. Today I bought some flowers and placed them by my bed. Their colors filled the room with cheerful thoughts instead. They seemed to smile softly as afternoon rolled by, turning ordinary moments into something bright. I've stopped comparing journeys or measuring my pace, because every tiny blossom finds its perfect place. The oak tree and the daisy grow differently, it's true, yet both become beautiful by simply being true. The breeze moved through the branches like a familiar song, reminding me that every season knows where it belongs. And maybe all this growing happens quietly each day, in ways we hardly notice until we look back someday. So I'll keep moving gently toward whatever comes next, not worried about perfection or needing to impress, because life has taught me beauty often grows unseen, deep beneath the surface, before it can be seen. Petal by petal, day by day, everything will find its way. Morning light, open sky, watch the seasons drifting by. I'm blooming slowly, petal by petal in the light, learning that becoming doesn't happen overnight. Blooming slowly, like spring after the snow, trusting every little step and letting myself grow. Blooming slowly, and now I understand the flowers I admire most were never in a rush to bloom.
The wind came through the trees today and brushed against my face like an old familiar friend. Returning to this place, it carried little whispers from somewhere far away, and somehow made the afternoon feel brighter than the day. I walked beneath the open sky without a single plan, listening to the stories written in the land. The wind knows my name, it calls me as it goes to fields of green and golden light, where only nature knows. The wind knows my name, and every winding road, it reminds me to keep wandering and lighten every load. It danced among the flowers and played upon the leaves, turning every quiet sound into a melody. The branches swayed together like partners in a song, and for a little while I simply sang along. The clouds above were drifting like dreams across the blue, and every gentle movement felt honest and true. The world seemed less complicated than it sometimes appears, as if the wind had carried off a handful of my fears. I've always loved the feeling of breezes passing through. They never stay for long, yet somehow leave something new. A little bit of comfort, a little bit of grace, a reminder life is beautiful at its own pace. The afternoon grew softer, the sunlight turning gold. The wind continued wandering with stories left untold. I followed for a while along a quiet lane, feeling lighter than before, without knowing why I changed. And when the evening settled across the fading sky, the wind still hummed its melody as clouds drifted by. I smiled and whispered thank you for this peaceful little day, and the wind seemed to answer before it slipped away. Softly now through the trees, dancing with the evening breeze, take my cares, let them fly far beyond the summer sky. The wind knows my name, it calls me as it goes through fields of green and golden light, where only nature knows. The wind knows my name, and every winding road, it reminds me to keep wandering and lighten every load. The wind knows my name, and now I understand. Sometimes the gentlest voices help us understand who we are. This morning started simply just like any other day. The sunlight touched the window and slowly found its way. The coffee smelled familiar, the birds began to sing, And somehow in that moment I noticed everything. The warmth upon the table, the quiet in the air, tiny little blessings waiting everywhere. A little piece of happiness found me on the way, hidden in the ordinary moments of the day. A little piece of happiness, small enough to miss, yet somehow it can brighten an entire day like this. A flower near the sidewalk, growing through the stone, reminded me that beauty can quietly be grown. A child was chasing bubbles across the afternoon. Their laughter floated upward like a happy tune. The clouds were moving slowly above the sleepy town, and every passing stranger seemed less hurried somehow. No one knew the reason. The day felt warm and light. Maybe happiness arrives without announcing its flight. I used to search for bigger things far beyond my view, never seeing little joys already shining through. Now I gather moments like seashells by the sea, keeping all their colors close beside me. A smile across a counter, a kind and simple word, the melody of sparrows resting in the trees I heard. Nothing grand or famous, nothing history would save, yet these are often treasures that quietly remain. So when the day grows busy and worries start to rise, I'll remember little moments and their gentle surprise, because happiness is rarely as far as it may seem. Sometimes it's waiting softly inside an ordinary scene. Smile a while, take it slow. Little joys begin to grow. Sunny skies passing by, wave hello as they fly. A little piece of happiness found me on the way, hidden in the ordinary moments of the day. A little piece of happiness, small enough to miss, yet somehow it can brighten an entire day like this. A little piece of happiness, and now I've come to see the smallest joys in life often mean the most to me. I left my house this morning with nowhere else to be. No plans written in my notebook, no place I had to see. Just a comfortable feeling in sunshine overhead, following little sidewalks wherever they might lead. The breeze was full of stories, the trees were whispering low, and every step felt lighter the farther I would go. Walking without a destination feels like freedom in disguise. No need to hurry anywhere, just open heart and eyes. Walking without a destination, following the day, finding little pieces of joy along the way. I passed a tiny flower shop with colors bright and new. A puppy wagged its tail at me as if it always knew. An old man fed the sparrows beside a park bench seat. And somehow all these simple things made the day complete. The clouds were moving lazily across the endless blue, and every corner seemed to hold a different little view. I stopped beside a fountain to listen for a while, watching water sparkle like sunlight with a smile. Sometimes we're always rushing toward tomorrow's plans, forgetting that today itself is where the magic stands. The world becomes much kinder when we slow our pace and give ourselves permission to simply enjoy the place. The afternoon kept wandering, and so did I, following the shadows as they stretched across the sky. Not searching for an answer or something grand to find, just enjoying every little thing that crossed my mind. When evening finally arrived and painted skies with gold, I realized the best adventures are often small and slow. The day had given happiness in ways I couldn't see, simply because I let myself be exactly me. Step by step, street by street, every moment felt complete. Take it slow, take your time, everything is doing fine. Walking without a destination feels like freedom in disguise. No need to hurry anywhere, just open heart and eyes. Walking without a destination, following the day, finding little pieces of joy along the way. Walking without a destination, and now I clearly see, sometimes the best place to arrive is simply where you are meant to be. Clouds above the rooftops, floating nice and slow, like little painted sailboats drifting where they want to go. The afternoon is quiet, the streets are shining gold, and every passing moment feels gentle to behold. A cat sleeps by a window, the flowers softly sway. Nothing much is happening, and that's okay today. above the rooftops, drifting through the blue, teaching me to slow down and enjoy this life of mine. Someone waters roses beside a little gate. A bicycle goes rolling by without a rush or wait. The world feels soft and friendly, like pages of a book, filled with tiny stories if we stop and take a look. The bakery on the corner sends sweetness through the air, and somewhere a radio is playing without care. Every little detail seems brighter than before, like happiness has quietly opened every door. I watch the shadows lengthen across the sleepy town, while clouds continue dancing without making a sound. The sky becomes a canvas for dreams that drift along, and somehow all the silence feels like a lovely song. Maybe life is not about always moving fast. Maybe some of its beauty lives in moments that just last. A sky, a breeze, a rooftop, a peaceful afternoon, tiny pieces of joy humming a gentle tune. So I'll sit here a little longer and watch the clouds go by, because days like these remind me how beautiful is the sky, and how the simplest moments can unexpectedly prove the heart doesn't need much to feel completely soothed. Clouds drift by, slow and free, just like little dreams to me. Blue sky high, golden light, everything feels just right. Clouds above the rooftops, drifting through the blue, reminding me that sometimes it's enough to simply view. Clouds above the rooftops, taking their sweet time, teaching me to slow down and enjoy this life of mine. Clouds above the rooftops, and now I understand the happiest afternoons were never really planned. Some days don't need excitement or fireworks in the sky. Some days simply wander like clouds drifting by. No plans written down, no place I have to be. Just a quiet little day waiting patiently for me. The kettle softly singing, a book beside the chair, and sunlight painting patterns everywhere. The color of a quiet day is softer than it seems, painted with small moments and peaceful little dreams. The color of a quiet day is gentle, warm, and slow, a place where busy thoughts can finally let go.
dancing with the afternoon breeze and listen to the rustling of distant summer trees. Nothing special happened, nothing grand at all, yet somehow it became my favorite day of all. A cup of tea beside me, a melody nearby, the shadows moving slowly as the hours drifted by. It's funny how contentment can arrive without a sound and settle in your heart before it's even found. The world kept turning gently outside my little view. Cars passed on the roadway and birds kept singing too. Everything felt ordinary, yet somehow full of grace, like life was quietly smiling in this peaceful place. Sometimes we're always searching for something more to see. Forgetting simple happiness can set our spirits free. The quiet days remind us what really matters most. The things we rarely notice may be the things we hold close. So I'll remember this day when life begins to race, and think about the colors of this calm and lovely place. A reminder that joy doesn't always need to shine. Sometimes it simply waits in moments just like mine. Slowly now, take your time. Everything is doing fine. Clouds above, birds below, nowhere special left to go. The color of a quiet day is softer than it seems, painted with small moments and peaceful little dreams. The color of a quiet day is gentle, warm and slow, a place where busy thoughts can finally let go. The color of a quiet day, and now I've come to see sometimes the most beautiful days are the quiet ones we keep.
I woke up to a golden morning, sunlight dancing on the floor. The world felt like a storybook just outside my door. A little breeze was singing through the branches of the trees, and every cloud was floating by as easy as could be. I grabbed my favorite sweater and stepped into the day with a pocket full of sunshine lighting up my way. I've got a pocket full of sunshine, a heart that's feeling light, carrying little pieces of happiness inside. A pocket full of sunshine, following me around, turning ordinary moments into treasures I have found. The cafe on the The dog was chasing butterflies across a field of green, and everything looked brighter than it usually seemed. Children laughed in the distance like music on the breeze, reminding me that joy can hide in simple things like these. Sometimes life gets busy and we forget to see the little bits of magic waiting patiently. But today I slowed down and looked around a while, finding tiny reasons for another smile. The clouds kept moving softly like ships across the sky, and every passing moment seemed to wave hello goodbye. I wanted just to keep it, this feeling warm and true, so I tucked it in my pocket to carry the whole day through. And if tomorrow brings me a rainy afternoon, I'll still have all this sunshine humming a gentle tune. Because happiness is something we gather as we go, like little rays of sunlight helping flowers grow. Step by step, smile by smile, stay a while. Blue sky high, clouds drift by, watch them fly. I've got a pocket full of sunshine, a heart that's feeling light, carrying little pieces of happiness inside. A pocket full of sunshine, following me around, turning ordinary moments into treasures I have found. A pocket full of sunshine, and now I truly know the smallest rays of happiness help the biggest gardens grow.